Okay, Harsh, please go ahead.
Okay, with the intro, sir.
Yeah, with the introduction.
Okay, so yeah,
And so far, on the basis of the feedback which I've got from the students,
okay.
they will ask you questions largely on the basis of whatever you speak in the introduction.
All right, sir.
So if you want to pull into in your direction, just to speak those words there.
I understand. I
Okay,
prepared something, so I'll just say what
okay,
I
go ahead,
prepared.
go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Harsh. I was born and brought up in Delhi. I did my 12th class from a government school. After that, I did my undergrad from a Delhi Technological University. I did my in mechanical engineering degree. After that, I cleared my BTech with 8.5 GPA, and I was second departmental ranker there. During my final year project, I and my five other friends instigated a project, and we developed a 3D Delta printer. And during it was very well received in the college, and it also received accolades from Sri Arvind Kejriwal, which happened to be there at the time of exhibition. It was during this project I realized that I was a team player and I could deploy a well-oriented teamwork, and I could actually use my learned mechanical sciences. Also, from after my college, I realized I was also the part of DTU Student Association team, and I was the head of graphic designing team there. We used to manage and handle all the logistics related to poster works, which are to be hung on college walls, basically. So I manage that. Other than this, I'm a social person. I like to interact with people, and I have critical problem solving attributes. And I'm also associated with Ehsas NGO because I like to teach, so I go there and teach. Other than this, I'm a fitness enthusiast. I like to run and I like to play chess and read novels. That's pretty much about me.
Okay, Harsh, though I will go proceed ahead with the further interview, but what I
Okay.
was saying, like in the introduction, if you say you run and if you are fitness freak and something, so
Okay.
questions cannot be framed on the basis of these things. You
All
have to
right.
tell the names of some subjects in industrial engineering which you feel like they asking you. You need to tell some subjects. You need to tell about the projects, BTech projects or something from where you
Okay.
want me to ask you question. Can you
So I
tell me
mentioned
what is the branch you said?
mechanical engineering, sir.
Mechanical engineering. And during your mechanical engineering, you must have done your BTech project also.
Yes, I mentioned that, sir. 3D Delta printer.
Okay, so see, in that you need to mention something about the subjects also, right? So
Okay.
can I again ask you to repeat it once again
From the start.
from the project?
Okay. So
From the project, yeah.
during my final year project, I and my five other friends instigated a project on called the 3D Delta printer, which was very well received in the college, and it also received accolades from Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi, Sri Arvind Kejriwal, who happened to be there at the time of exhibition. It was during this project I realized that I was a team player and I could deploy a well-oriented teamwork, and I could actually use my learned mechanical sciences to practical use. So that
Okay.
was it, sir.
So Harsh, you have done some industrial training also.
Yes, sir.
Where
I've
was
done
it?
internships.
Where you were? Did you your training?
Sir, I did three internships in NTPC, in BHEL, and in EIL.
Okay. Anything very specifically, if you can tell me about these three in NTPC, in VHL, and EAL? What did you
Um,
do?
Basically, sir, in NTPC, it was in Badarpur. I was deployed to see the basic functioning of what a thermal power plant works and what are the basic components of a like boiler. There was electrostatic precipitator and turbines there. So we learned about how these practically work and what's the environment sounds like, matlab, how it is actually like. In BHEL, I was appointed in Noida office, and basically all the turbines. Basically, what BHEL does is this: it manufactures the power plant equipments like the cranes, elevators, and other turbines, heavy intermediate pressure turbines, and all the other equipment which are very heavy in construction. In EIL, what I was doing, I was appointed to design a pressure vessels. So they follow the ASME Section 8 codes and design the pressure vessels and the stands and piping layouts, etc.
Okay, let me ask you, Harsh. There is a pressure vessels like boilers. They follow some kind of safety codes. They are
Yes, sir.
constructed following some safety code. Are you aware about that?
Yes, sir. Basically, we follow the American Science Society of Mechanical Engineering Section 8 codes.
No, still it is not there. There is some, I mean, red book or something you must have heard of boiler codes.
Okay, no, sir, I'm not familiar.
Okay, so you have gone to this NTPC power plant. So can you tell me the kind of what's the meaning of plant load factor there?
Plant load factor.
How do they define that?
No, sir, I don't know.
Okay, this Engineers India Limited is a unique organization handling lot of projects and consultancy work.
Okay, yes.
So are you aware some kind of projects which are going on, very crucial projects of EIL?
As of now, I'm not aware, sir, but at the time I was appointed, we were handling IOCL projects, the piping and design layouts. And we were given projects from IOCL only. And the construction work was done at EIL only. The pressure vessels and the other construction work was given to the company. I attended some meetings there also, and the engineers from IOCL used to come and explain what are the requirements and what we have to do.
Okay, could you do Harsh 3D printer? Could you make it on your own?
Sorry,
So could you make 3D printer on your own?
Yes, sir. We did make it on our own from scratch in our college.
So how much cost it was? How much cost it incurred?
Sir, it incurred almost 16,000 rupees.
16,000. And the market may 3D printer which were available? Any idea about that?
Yes, sir. It ranges from above in lakhs, sir.
No, it's not in lakhs.
Sir, one 3D printer is available in our college itself. It was around 3 lakh rupees. So
But that may be of very good specifications, right?
Yes, sir.
But the one you must have made must not be of the same specifications.
Yes, sir. It was not. It was generally not that dimension specific. We were only able to make small parts. That's why it was not that.
And what was the purpose? Why you made it? What was the learning? What was the objective?
Sir, the objective was to make, first of all, it was our major project, so that was it. And the other thing was that we wanted to make small and integrate parts for our college. For example, the other societies and teams that make projects there, they are always in needs of small parts, like they want to make the nuts and boiler, the bushes. They have to go out and purchase it. But now, since we have made the 3D printer, they don't have to go out. They can produce it on their own.
Okay, so how did you procure the various components for 3D printer? How did you do that?
So basic components of 3D printer were we used the motors, others, and there were some basic components that we procured from. I actually went to and I handled the logistics of it. We went to the industrial area and procured the items there. Specifically speaking, it was Anand Parvat where we went.
Yeah. So why you want to get into NITI Bombay, Harsh?
First, there are many reasons, sir, but the first of one that is very prominent to me is that it is the rank 1 institute when it comes to industrial engineering. I want to see my future in operations research, and I think NITI Mumbai is the mecca of supply chain management, and it has a legacy which has proved to produce the best operational researchers. I have seen NITI Mumbai's alumnus in many companies which are heading and leading the companies right away. So I want to see myself in their shoes somehow.
Okay. So Harsh, tell me something, like you mentioned the term operation research. I want you to tell me what is the meaning of this and how it is related to supply chain management.
So supply chain management is something because supply chain management is from the production of a component to the end of the component. Every segment of a supply chain includes from the production to maintenance to the retailer, the customer, the warehouse, and the customers. Everything is included in the supply chain. So we need to, as a operation research manager, what I need to do is to use mathematical tools and to optimize. For example, if I'm a warehouse manager and I want to manage, say, milk delivery. So I want to manage that at what time my truck leaves, at what time it is in stock, and if it is out of stock, I have to look after that. So
okay.
During this,
Harsh, tell me how operation research is different from operation management.
The management requires the management of various processes that happen in the supply chain, but research applies to the mathematical tools.
Can you give me some actual example of operation research and operation management techniques?
Okay, sir. So one very solid example of operation research and mathematical tools is linear programming. So for example, I'm a manufacturer. I have some constraint to myself, like I have the limited raw materials. So using linear programming and other mathematical tools like simplex method and dual M method, I can actually constrain myself and see where my maximum profit is going to come from. This is also included in operation research. And about operation management, it may include the quality management, the maintenance, and other factors like the employee, what is the customer satisfaction and
quality management. It's a part of actually the product management, and it may not be operation. So okay. It's a continuous process, like continuous improvement in the product should be there, and you have to enhance the quality of your product or service for the customer. So I don't consider quality management to be the part of operation management.
Okay, sir.
Always, because it's a continuous process. What do you say?
I agree, sir. I second that.
So tell me now, there is a term called industrial engineering and industrial management. Any difference between the two?
So industrial engineering involves the sciences and practices to make the production efficient and to reduce the lead times and etc. Industrial management requires management of all these processes.
Okay,
Basically, in
can
industrial,
you tell me the kind of production systems we have? Different kind of production systems.
no, sir, I'm not aware.
A mass production, batch production. Have you not
Yes,
heard?
sir. Yes, sir, I've heard. I was not aware about the umbrella term that we use here. We have the job shop production, the batch type production, mass production, and continuous production. So basically, what happens in job shop production is that we have a high variety of components and low volume. So high scale labor is required. In mass jobs, in batch
Can you
production.
tell me the difference between mass production and continuous production, Harsh?
Okay, sir. First of all, mass production is a part of discrete production, and in continuous production, what happens is we take one component and it moves along. For example, I am a coin manufacturer, so it will go into one milling department, and then this one component will move towards the next component. For example, the coining process or embossing process, and further ahead. In mass production, for example, we have the Pepsi industry, which produces one single component in mass.
Okay. And can you, what are your, you are from mechanical engineering, right, Harsh?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
are your
sir.
favorite subjects?
So my favorite subjects include strength of materials, thermodynamics, and fluids mechanics, and industrial engineering also.
Okay, good. So let me ask you something from then thermodynamics, right?
Okay, sir.
So if I give you a glass of water and ask you to calculate its enthalpy and entropy, how shall you do that?
Okay, so enthalpy I can calculate because enthalpy is based on open source work, and I'm not sure about entropy. I can use steam tables perhaps, because at given room temperature I can calculate the vapor pressure and can use the TDS equation and calculate the entropy perhaps.
You know what is cavitation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Cavitation is a process which happens in pipes. When water flows in pipe, then there is a back pressure which happens when there are contours in the pipe. So when this pressure flows and there is back pressure, there are bubbles that form in the pipe. When the pressure increases, these bubbles collapse, and this sudden collapse of the burst produces surge in the pipes, which is called cavitation.
Okay, which fluid machineries experience cavitation?
So you can say centrifugal pumps, maybe.
What about turbine?
Yes, it's always in there because whenever there is flow considered with a fluid, there are chances to be cavitation.
At what location? Pelton turbine?
Pelton turbine.
Yeah, at what location?
Outlet. What location? I'm not.
At what location do you see cavitation in Pelton turbine?
Okay, I'm not sure, sir. It happens whenever the pressure goes above vapor pressure in the water, but I'm not sure where do I see it.
So if I give you a body which is submerged in water,
okay,
can you make Mohr circle for the stress induced on such body?
Yes, sir. It is going to be a point on the Mohr circle because hydrostatic force acts equally at every point. I can make Mohr circle if in the plane the stresses are different, so it will form a circle. But if in case of the submerged body, every point the pressure is going to be equal, so it's going to form a point on the Mohr circle.
So where will you get the principal plane in such loading?
Every plane will be a principal plane because every stress is going to be maximum stress.
Okay. So any question you want to ask, Harsh, the panel?
If I were to ask actual NEETi panel, I would ask if the online classes are going to be offline or online given this pandemic.
So you know what, every student is going to ask the same question from the panel because this morning this is the only question students are telling me. Think of something new. Think something new, Harsh. So let me tell you, in the introduction, Harsh, everything is okay, but you need to tell something in introduction from where they will ask you questions. That is what is being observed. Technical questions or IE related questions, whatever they're asking from whatever word you are saying.
Okay, sir.
So like you said, we have made some 3D printing and 3D printer and 3D printer rapid prototyping, and these are my favorite domains in which I would like to work, and I would like to go for entrepreneurial things in this in future. And for that we made a 3D printer in the very cost effective 3D printer. I tell you where this 3D printer are nowadays being used in schools to train kids. school
Okay.
children, because there was Atal Tinkering Lab concept of NITI Aayog, through which they wanted to train school children with the new techniques and technologies and devices. So
Correct.
very cheap 3D printers were needed for that. So now 3D printers are required for two purposes. One is actual industrial purpose, or maybe college or academic purpose, the way you said, and then for training purpose, training the, let's say, vocational training or something. So the printer which you made was required for vocational training to enhance the skill of the people, and you were looking for big opportunity and big market of 3D printer to be used later on by these skill development activities, not for manufacturing. So your competitors were not the big fish, your competitors were small fish, and actually they in this market.
Yes.
So
Yes,
you have made in 15 16,000, but you can reduce the cost to 10,000 rupees by reducing the cost of component on scalability. I mean, if you make more in number, you will reduce the cost. So why don't you take this entire in this particular thing, couple of lines in the introduction, and that will hit them actually, because that is something which actually the case. 3D प्रिंटर हमें चाहिए, एक तो इंडस्ट्रीज में चाहिए जिसमें मेरे को कुछ बनाना है, एक मेरे को ट्रेनिंग देनी है. ट्रेनिंग किसको देनी है? वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग देनी है आईटीआई वालों को या डिप्लोमा वालों को, या स्कूल में बच्चों को मेरे को पढ़ाना है. उसके लिए मेरे को चीप 3D प्रिंटर चाहिए, मेरे को 1 लाख वाला नहीं चाहिए. लेकिन 3D प्रिंटर मेरे पास है नहीं. इट इज लाइक कि आप कार का मॉडल रखते हो बच्चों को सिखाने के लिए, तो something like that I want it, right? And you made a 3D printer for that particular clientele, right? उस डायरेक्शन में अगर लेके जाओगे इंटरव्यू, तो then it will pull in that particular direction. Fine?
Yes sir, understanding.
हर्ष, और उसके बाद मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में आपको थोड़ा सा अपना ग्रिप बनाना पड़ेगा, लेकिन इट्स ओके इफ यू डोंट नो दैट. लाइक एंट्रोपी कैसे कैलकुलेट करनी है, एंथैल्पी कैसे कैलकुलेट करनी है, दिस अ पॉइंट फंक्शन एक्चुअली. First, you can calculate DS, and you can take a reference that 0 degree centigrade पे entropy 0. So 30 degree centigrade पे mCp log of T2 by T1. So T1 is 273 and T1 can be 27 degree centigrade 300 Kelvin. So something like that you can calculate, right? And you need to अगर टेक्निकल में कुछ भी पूछ सकता है तो आप आंसर कर देना. एक चीज को मैं अवॉइड करना, that don't try to answer everything in haste. Just say if you're confident and if your communication is good, then there's only one fear, that you tend to answer everything and even wrong things. You tend to answer in a flow. Prevent that. Sometimes if you keep on asking you simple question, then he will throw a googly at you, and it will be clean bold. The way enthalpy, entropy questions and all. So ये question वो थे जिनमें थोड़ा सोचने की requirement है. Okay, I'll think for a while, sir. Okay sir, entropy, the formula which I know for water is mCp log of T2 by T1, but sir here I don't know T2. ऐसे कुछ बोलो, बीच में बोलते रहो. ऐसा लगे कि तुम कुछ सोच रहे हो, ऐसा ना लगे कि तुम्हें कुछ पता ही नहीं है. So that should not be there, right? This should.
Yes sir. I cannot hear you now.
Yeah, so now can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So I'm saying don't try to answer everything in haste. You can take a time and then relax होके आंसर दे सकते हो आप. Nothing to worry about that, हाँ?
Okay sir.
ऐसे अपना हर्ष करो, लेकिन इंट्रोडक्शन को खींच के रखो, वहीं से क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं सारे. You can pull the interview in your direction. What I came to know. दो ही मेंबर्स हैं, एक मेंबर को सब टेक्निकल आ नहीं सकता और दूसरे मेंबर वो आपसे सुनेंगे, आपका वो देखेंगे जो डिटेल आपने भेजा है नीति का उनको, और उसी में से क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे. That's all, simple है, right? Okay. इंट्रोडक्शन की 3 लाइन पहली, and everything is going to be in that direction. So 3D printer जो मैंने बोला उसके बारे में सुन लो, सोच लो उसके बारे में, right? Adult tinkering lab or something like that you can think of.